It's a video showing a person is having a flu, but he's having ice cream with crumble on it. So what they want to show is they don't care about winter and having their favorite dessert. I think that's resonated with the audience. This actually got 1.7 million engagement.
So basically, that guy is recovering from a flu, but he still chooses to eat ice cream with crumble in cold weather. I think funny stuff like this often get viral very easily, and the
Because
company acknowledged that.
yeah, because people can actually relate to it.
So hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Secrets of the Viz. Today I have Waqar with me to share about this interesting viz on meme generation and how videos use marketing to go viral and stuff like that. So over to you, Waqar, to do an intro about yourself.
Hey, Lois. Thanks for having me on the show. Hello, everyone. This is Waqar Sheikh. I'm a data analyst and a passionate data business specialist based in Karachi, Pakistan. Currently, I've been working with the National Bank of Pakistan as unit head MIS and HR analytics. I've been creating vizzes dashboard for quite some time using Excel and Power BI at my work until I discovered Tableau back in 2022 while doing my Google Data Analytics certification. Later, I got to know about things around Tableau community. So I started participating in projects, starting with back to basics, real world fake data. This helped me won two Wiz of the day. And I must say the feedback and the support I got from the data fan was beyond amazing. It fueled my passion for data visualization even further.
That's amazing, Waqar. I think many folks that come into the community, we often start with community projects like Makeover Monday or Back to Biz Basics. So I think you took the usual route that most people did. I've been looking at your Tableau public profile, and there's some really unique ideas like the historical stock price index. You have the breakdown of Pakistan's tax filers. Those are quite relevant to your industry as well. But today we're going to be talking about the Crumbs of Crumble. So maybe walk us through how that inspiration came about, like the story behind it.
Yeah, it's a very interesting topic. I've been thinking about it because it is what actually sparked the idea behind. Crumble is basically a Pakistani turned desert brand known for its New York style cookies, which is not only engaging, creative marketing strategies, often goes viral. So recently, my Instagram and LinkedIn feeds were filled with crumble related posts from web designers to marketing professional. Everybody was talking about it. I visited their social media pages and found that they are actually different from the rest. Instead of going through the conventional route, their content focused more on creating viral and engaging content through meme marketing. Instead of sharing their product, they use humorous and relatable memes to promote Crumble, which help them connect with their audience in a fun and engaging way. So I, being a data analyst, I dug deeper into their Instagram account to find out engagement trends, patterns, timing, and what works for them based on data.
Okay, that's really cool. So the data came from Instagram. How do you go about grabbing all those data? Was it through web scraping or through API?
To be honest, the data collection part wasn't as easy or straightforward. First, I tried pulling the data through a Python script, but that didn't work because the Instagram was blocking the access. Then I came across this app known as Appify, and which is basically a web scraping platform. I inserted all my requirement, inserted the Instagram link of Crumble, and run the process. It fetched the entire data in a CSV or Excel format right there. And of course, the data wasn't clean, so I used Excel and Power Query to clean and format it as per my requirement. The next challenge was creating a word cloud from the caption. Since the entire caption was in a single cell, I needed to break down each word and count its frequency. So I turned into ChatGPT and asked it to create a separate Excel file with word count from the caption. This gave me the frequency of each word, which allowed me to filter out the irrelevant words and focus on the main keywords and easily make a word cloud in Tableau.
I think this is very cool
Yes.
use of AI because I think a lot of times when we use AI to troubleshoot code or giving us a head start on how the code should look like. Imagine if you were to do that in a Python script, you probably have to reiterate through a loop to extract and break each line into a new data row. And it's probably going to take a lot more time. So in terms of the design, how do you decide on the colors, layout, and so forth?
The design is one of my favorite part. I wanted to put together the analysis in simple yet eye-catching infographic style with something different from a traditional business dashboard. Because I knew that apart from data fam, this would attract non-data people as well. So I made sure the charts were very easy to understand, even for non-tech individual. I started with some quick stats, number of followers, following, media count, number of likes, comments, as we do in our day-to-day business dashboards. If you noticed, I also paid close attention to the tooltip design, making sure it includes all the key details to provide a useful context without overwhelming the user. Even if you click on the bar, you can lead directly to their Instagram page. I made it using the hyperlink action within Tableau.
Let's
Yeah.
take a pause here at the bar chat. I'm very intrigued about the caption "Winter is not wintering." Can you give us a little bit more context around that meme or that post?
Let's dive into their actual Instagram post. It's a video showing a person is having a flu, but still he's having ice cream with crumble on it. So what they want to show is that they don't care about winter and having their favorite dessert. I think that's resonated with the audience. This actually got 1.7 million engagement.
So basically, that guy is recovering from a flu, but he still chooses to eat ice cream with crumble in the cold weather. I think funny stuff like this often get viral very easily, and the
Because
company acknowledged that
yeah, because people can actually relate to it.
that is true.
And the second viral moment was actually a sentence in Urdu. I can translate it. मैं अजान सुनने गया तो मेरे सारे पकोड़े खा गए. It says that while I go outside to hear the prayer call, you eat all my stuff. We have Ramadan in Muslims, na? So we
Mhm.
celebrate Ramadan together with our family. And then when he came back, everything was finished by his family members.
That's hilarious.
So it's all contents like that. They make relatable memes around what they can find funny in a normal day-to-day situation. And next, I wanted to explore engagement patterns. I think heat map is perfect choice for that. To add more context, I turn into a combo chart by including two bar charts, one showing total engagement and the other one showing the total engagement per hour across all days.
This chart is very interesting because it's basically a marginal histogram. Is this done using map layers or multiple different sheets put together in the container?
It's a multiple chart put together to make a combo. I made a separate label because it was overlapped.
Mhm.
It's a trend chart for the week of the day and the trend chart for the hour of the day. I put together all these three and make a combo chart like this. I use some annotations to highlight where are we peaking.
Just looking at this viz, there's just something that just shouts out to us on Wednesday, 12 to 2 p.m. What's
Yes,
happening during this time in the Pakistan working culture?
I think it's a mid of the week and it's mostly the break hour within a work day. You often get 1 to 2 lunch and prayer hour within office, and kids are coming back to their homes from schools, so they're commuting. It's a space where people actually can look into their mobile phone and engage with their favorite content on social media. I think that's the reason.
Yeah, it could be just that 2 points just skewing the entire data set, right?
Exactly. I think it's overall a great way to spot trends at a glance. As you can instantly, the darker
Mhm.
the shade, the higher the activity. So it's super easy to pick out peak times without digging through the numbers. So apart from viral memes, I think their witty captions they have been using within their Instagram title or played a big role in grabbing people's attention. Analyzing word usage in the caption with a word cloud was a fun part.
What would you say is the most challenging part in building this viz?
The most challenging part was data collection. Earlier, I had no idea how I would be going to get the data. I tried different tools, then Python script, and then came across this Epify. With Epify, it came with its own challenges because it was paid. I had looked for the free version, and luckily, I got free trial version of $10. I've so far used $2.7 of their free space they have been providing. So I have got enough amount left I can use.
That's
Uh,
really cool.
the color theme, the type of font, and the content type all across my dashboard was inspired from their actual website. I also used ChatGPT to fine tune the wordings I have used throughout the West to make it resonate with the Crumble style of writing, like the content wherever that click, content that viewer, what's cooking in the caption. Here's a fun part as well. Initially, the title was Crumble Pakistan Instagram Analysis, but I found it a bit boring and not as catchy as I wanted it to be. So I researched more and got feedback from my wife, who came up with this brilliant suggestion, Crumbs of Crumble. The idea came while looking at the main picture of this cookie I have used as a theme, which had crumbs all over the place, which resonated with the scattered nature of the data. I used that to tie together everything together for the analysis. And here we have it, crumbs of crumble. So thanks to my wife for this suggestion. Do you have any
Cool.
such example within Singapore?
I mean, there are some local flavors in terms of marketing, but I don't think it reaches that level of engagement. Or maybe some of them do. I don't really follow like local news, but I'm sure locally within each country, there's definitely going to be like an agency or a company that does very localized flavors of marketing that works for their users. At the end of the day, marketing is all about understanding your users and how to communicate with them. So if you are able to nail that down, then chances are you go viral with your audience, which is what you want to achieve in the first place. Thank you for walking us through your structure and process. I think this talks about the current standing of modern technology that we live in. A lot of the marketing and creative stuff are driven by tapping into human humor as well as understanding your users, what ticks and what doesn't. So I think this is probably like a precursor for you in October when IMViz comes, because I think historically you've been doing a lot of dashboards focus kind of visualization, and this is one of the few attempts at you creating an infographic style of this. So I think I'm looking forward to see what you submit for this year's IMViz. I think this is a very good start. Is there anything that you are currently working on that you want to tease the audience with?
Yesterday, I got a click about the migration pattern within Pakistan. People are moving for jobs, for their education. One of a guy from Lahore did visualization, but he did it in a research style. So I wanted to put together all the data and see what I can come up with using Tableau. I have a YouTube channel as well where I started sharing content last year, but then couldn't continue with the momentum because of the busy schedule at office. So planning to share the content again more frequently.
Sounds good. A busy and exciting time for you.
Thank you once again, Louis, for having me on the show. It was amazing. It was first time in my experience to be on cars, and it's definitely a great experience. So we'll be staying in touch. See you very soon again.
Definitely. So thank you, Waqar, again for joining us in this Secret of This. I hope everyone learned something from this, and we'll see everyone next week. Thank you.
Thank you.